Okay. Niners, depending on the number, and you are, I think everybody at the network, but you do an exceptional job of this, getting the best number, not chasing bad numbers. And the Niners today, if you waited, you probably didn't cover that closing number with the Niners against the Seahawks today, right? But earlier in the week, you could have.
Because, and I'm glad you brought that up, because on Friday, I was thinking about, okay, what am I going to play, for the contest, or what am I going to bet? What am I going to use for our Circa Friday Football Invitational, ably hosted by Matt Humans? So I was like, I kind of think maybe the 49ers are priced at a little bit of the top of the market. You've got a good underdog coach in Pete Carroll, who I believe was 33-3 against the number, covered another number today, depending on what number it was. I was considering Seattle at 11 and a half. And then all of a sudden I saw the screen. It's like, okay, Geno Smith may not go, and he ended up not going.
Yep.
So once it reached 14, I thought, hey, that was kind of an overreaction to Drew Lock. And what I want to say, too, is this, by the way, closed as high as 16 at a faraway store. I believe here at Circuit it was 14 and a half. At DraftKings it was 15. There were 15 and a halves. Because bettors, once Geno and, all the Schefter tweets and everything said, okay, this dude's out, then they react to it. But you got to be careful about that, because that's already priced in the number. It was already priced in the number this was going to be Drew Lock. So it's like, is Drew Lock really a 5-point drop-off from Geno Smith? I certainly don't think so.
Tend to agree with that. And now they're going to go to the other desert in Arizona, take on the Cardinals. This game opens 13.5. It does go up to 14. Total's gone up just a hair, too, just a skosh from 46 to 46.5. Hey, the Cardinals have been plucky. Is that a good adjective for them?
Yeah, I think so. They're off a bye week, too, so we'll see. You think maybe the energy's going to be high, and because they're playing, arguably the best team in the National Football League. By the way, the 49ers, I don't want to pat myself on the back so much for Seattle covering. 49ers had 527 yards of offense on 53 plays today. That is 9.9 a play. 23 for 173 on the ground. Brock Purdy, now, the slight, maybe co-favorite, even though Dak, I think, was a little bit shorter after tonight. But Brock Purdy, 354 yards, did throw a pick, but threw 2 touchdowns. This 49er team is an absolute wagon. So now you're starting to lay really big numbers with this team. And look, they've been covering them, but it's 2 touchdowns on the road against Arizona. I would expect Arizona to have a really good effort here.
I would think so, too. And, again, if you're a Cowboy backer out there in the futures market, who can beat San Francisco one more time? Because, again, at 10-3, all 10-3s are not equal. Right now, after that Cowboy win over the Eagles, San Francisco controls their own destiny.
Oh, absolutely.
They went out, they will be the number 1 seed in the NFC. Kyle Shanahan, he values that very, very much.
The road goes through Levi's Stadium if all things hold the form.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.